and Vugu Nayosi, Black Revolutionary Now. Just wanted to speak on the whole Kendrick Lamar Drake situation, and I try to stay away from these celebrities because most of them don't even have an interest in Black liberation, in Black progress. So I stay away from celebrities because they don't represent our movement. But I think it was very important for me to bring this message as a case study because I haven't seen one person online talk about the effect of what could potentially happen. Because we all know rappers and MCs have an ego. And not only that, but they could be gaslighted by their crew or by their clique or by their boys or by their community to do things that you can't take back. And we all know what happened in the whole East Coast, West Coast so-called beef of Tupac and Biggie and how that tragically ended. I mean, I love my hip hop and I love good lyrics. And I mean, and I'm not here to choose a side, whatever, even though lyrically, I always like Kendrick Lamar. I always like J. Cole because they actually bring the realness and the consciousness into hip hop. So I'm not here to choose a side, whatever. I'm here to choose consciousness over this whole choosing side and who is winning, who is better, who is all kind of stuff. We could save that for another time, but we have to look at the bigger picture of how this could escalate and take a turn when egos are involved. When you have people in the ear telling you, well, oh, he said this, and you got to do something, and then you move to the streets, and then you have certain people in the streets who are like, oh, well, he said that to you. Okay, well, I could go do this to him, whatever. This stuff could get really, really ugly, and that's why I respect J. Cole for what he did. And a lot of people thought that, oh, well, he's coward, whatever. I don't think so. I think he is smart. Because when you look at J. Cole, lyrically, he is way better than Drake. And he would have, Kendrick would have a kind of equal playing field when coming to J. Cole. But J. Cole see the potential of where this could go. So a lot of people call him like coward. No, he wasn't. He was smart and strategic. And he saw the bigger picture. He looked at the bigger picture and say, yeah, this could get really nasty and this could get really personal. Not to the individuals who is actually going at each other, but we're talking about people in their crew and people in their neighborhood and people in their clique or whatever, or choosing side, and this this state, taking side with this state, whatever. And of course, we know the white media plays into this and make it bigger than what it really is. And once you get something like that, it's hard to control it. So I respect J. Cole for, apologizing or whatever, and just say, hey man, let me just cool out on this, whatever. And a lot of people kind of take that like, oh, you shouldn't do that, it's not good for the culture. How about Biggie and Tupac being unalive? Was that good for the culture? Was that good for the culture? You see, we have to be careful what we feed into, and no one don't actually stop to think what is the consequences behind this. Nothing wrong with a good rap battle and competition, whatever. And I love lyrics, and I love, rappers being creative, whatever, and it could go back and forth once it stays on wax, once it stays on that level of competition. But we know in this world of social media, the streets of social media, things could get personal really quick. So this is a case study, and we should keep in mind what direction this could go. We could be entertained and have fun with it, and oh my God, he said this and I can't believe he said this, whatever. That's all good. But when things get real and certain people's lives are at stake, now that's a whole different story. So if we really care about the culture and we really care about hip hop itself, and to preserve this culture, we have to understand and keep in mind we can't let this kind of thing get out of hand. We can't, because there's no going back. We see what happened to Big and Pac. There's no coming back from this. And I see no one aligned. I mean, kind of paying attention to see if anybody is speaking on this online, and everybody is just kind of rooting for a side or whatever, which is all good, but nobody in saying where this could go and how tragic this could get. So I just wanted to bring you that video and just kind of make people think beyond the rap battle and who's winning, who's losing, whatever. And keep in mind, we have a culture not only to protect, but we have a culture to make sure things like the Biggie and Pac situation doesn't happen again. Peace and Black power. Black revolutionary now.